Hello, I'm Paul B from Paul B's Extreme Bass. Today I'm going to be showing you how to play Fear of the Dark by Iron Maiden. For tablatures you can go to jellynote.com, linked in the description below. Now this is my last tutorial for Jellynote. I hope you've liked my videos, and thanks to everybody who's been watching and clicking that like button. I've enjoyed doing it. And if you'd like to keep in touch with us, you can find a link to my YouTube channel, Paul B's Extreme Bass. There you can find all kinds of wacky funky bass videos and more bass tutorials. So I hope to see you over there. And now let's get teaching some Iron Maiden. For the intro, I'm going to be strumming chords. The first chord pattern is a power chord, and you'll be playing the 5th fret of the A string, 7th fret of the D string, 7th fret of the G. Then move down to the 3rd fret of the A string, 5th fret of the D string, 5th fret of the G. The 3rd chord is the 5th fret of the E string, 5th fret of the A string, 5th fret of the D string. And you're going to move all the way up to the 10th fret of the A string, 12th fret of the D string, 12th fret of the G. And then you're going to go back down to the 5th fret of the A, 7th fret, no sorry, that is the 5th fret of the E, and then the 7th fret of the A, 7th fret of the D. And then you'll be going to the 8th fret of the A, 10th fret of the D, 10th fret of the G, and then you'll be going back to the 10th fret of the A, 12th fret of the D, 12th fret of the G string. And that is the full intro covered. Let's move on to the verse. The verse pattern that is the 5th fret and the 7th fret, down to the 1st fret and the 3rd fret, up to the 3rd fret and the 5th fret, then back down to the 1st fret, back up to the 3rd fret and the 5th fret. Then the second time you play it round, it's the 5th fret and the 7th fret, the 1st fret and the 3rd fret, the 3rd fret and the 5th fret, and just hold on there. Now as you get further into the verse, there's a few parts that will change and go, and that is the 3rd fret and the 5th fret and the 5th fret and the 7th fret. And towards the end of the verse, you're going to start doing this. That is the 1st fret of the A string and the 3rd fret, then the 3rd fret and the 5th fret, then the 5th fret and the 7th fret. Then the 3rd fret back to the 5th fret, 1st fret and the 3rd fret, and then you're going to go to the 3rd fret and the 5th fret, 5th fret and the 7th fret, then back to the 5th fret and the 7th fret. The second part of the verse, when it starts to get a bit heavier, you know the part I'm talking about. It goes like this. That is the 5th fret of the A string, 1st fret of the A string, 3rd fret of the A string, and back to the 5th fret of the A string. Then there's a little lick at the very end of it that goes like this. That is the 5th fret of the A string, open twice, and back to the 5th fret. Then hit the 7th fret twice, 8th fret twice, 10th fret twice, and back to the 8th fret, hit that twice. Then back to the 7th fret and end on the 5th fret. The last pattern before it goes into the instrumental part again, the part where the drums change rhythm slightly, goes so that is the 1st fret of the A string, the 3rd fret of the A string, the 5th fret of the A string. Then go back down to the 3rd fret of the A string, and then back to the 1st fret of the A string. And then finish on the 3rd fret of the D string, and then the 5th fret of the D string. Now, this is what you'll be playing on the first guitar solo. That is the 5th fret of the A string, 1st fret of the A string, 3rd fret of the E string, 1st fret of the A string, 3rd fret of the A string, and then back to the 5th fret of the A string, and repeat that until you get to the second guitar solo. For the second guitar solo, that is the 5th fret of the A string, 1st fret of the A string, 3rd fret of the A string, and then back to the 5th fret of the A string. And then halfway through there's a key change, so you'll be sliding all the way up to the 9th fret of the A string, then down to the 5th fret of the A string, and then up to the 7th fret of the A string, back to the 9th fret of the A string. Now, after the second guitar solo, it goes into a bridge which goes like that is the 5th fret of the A string, 1st fret of the A string, 3rd fret of the E string, open on the A string, fret of the A string.